Listen, not taking action is an action. Not making a choice is a choice. And I've been there, and it's incredibly frustrating just being in this constant cycle of not being productive and not doing anything and putting it to the side and chasing the next thing. And just, I want you to relax because it's okay. You're okay. And you can do it. You're confident. You just got to believe in yourself and know that if you just put in the effort, you put in the time, you're going to be all right. So in today's video, you're probably looking at the title like, the fear of making money online. What's he getting at? Well, it can be scary. There's all this information out there. There's all these people claiming that they've made this, they've made that, that they've started from nothing, that they've started from everything. And I just want to let you know that you're all right. You're going to make it. You're going to be okay. You can get over this fear. You can get over this analysis paralysis. You can get over the slump that you're in and accomplish all the goals that you want online when it comes to making money. Now, making money isn't the end all be all, but it certainly solves a lot of problems. But the ultimate problem that you need to try and solve is what it is deep down that you truly find passionate about. Because the truth is, you can make all kinds of money online so long as you have the right vehicle in place to be able to get there and you're actually doing something you're passionate about. A lot of the people, they just force it. They just do something that they really maybe don't care about in the beginning, make some money, and then pivot to do something that they care about. And that might be one path that could be beneficial, but I just want you to get over that fear and get over that fear of even starting, because nothing's worse than just sitting down and not doing anything about it. And so maybe you've had analysis paralysis, like I said earlier. Maybe you've had shiny object syndrome, and maybe you just think, I'm not good enough, or I'm not going to be able to make any money online, or this guy's done it, but that's not going to be me, or that can't be me. And I thought the same thing, because even though I was confident in certain aspects as far as, talking to people, or a lot of the things I learned from my job and a lot of the things I learned from going to school, trying to apply that to an online business, I was super scared because you're on your own for a little bit. I mean, maybe you have a community out there and maybe you've met some people along the way, but I feel like for a lot of people, you're just kind of sitting down alone trying to figure this thing out all by yourself. And I would recommend to maybe not do that. Reach out to other people, get some advice from other people, start a community, and just find other common people who are interested in the same thing, that know the same thing about you, and so you're just not alone on this journey, because sometimes it can be very lonely and you can just go down this spiral of not knowing what you want to do, and then ultimately you just don't make decisions at all. And so one of the reasons that I was fearful of even starting an online business is the fear of saturation, which is honestly just a fixed mindset. It's a bottleneck. It's something that you should just not even worry about. It's a bottleneck if you let it be, because you provide a certain amount of value and you provide a certain viewpoint because you're you. And in my other videos, I always talk about how you're completely different than anyone else. You can provide an offer and you can provide value that's completely different than anyone else in the market, than in any other niche, because you're you. And no one else is you. There's only one you, and that might sound cliche, but seriously, it's so true. And with that, you just have to figure out what are my strengths? What can I actually hang my hat on every single day? Are there things that I've learned in my past? Are there things that I have learned from people who are in my life? Have I learned things from a job that I have, whether that's sales skills or marketing skills, or any tangible thing that you can actually apply to your online business to make it less fearful, right? You might be thinking like, how the heck can I start this online business if I have no skills? I promise you, everyone has a certain amount of skills, or they've maybe practiced some skills. Maybe they don't even know that the skill that they're working on really is like this skill, right? Like if you're really good at talking with people, or you talk every day, you work in customer service, like boom, like that could transfer over to sales, and a lot of the things that you learn in that just have to be tweaked and changed a little bit and just get, again, the right script and the right offer and the right things in front of people, and just keep trying that way. And you have to be able to leverage your past experiences, like I said earlier. I promise you there's something in your life that is going to be able to help you to get over that fear, because everyone starts from zero, or not everyone, but a lot of people start from zero. They start from nothing. They start with just, picking a business model and learning a little bit about it, and then trying it, and seeing kind of what sticks. And I would recommend just try something. Don't just keep sitting online and consuming content and being on your phone and being on your computer and scrolling, because I've done that and it's horrible and it's not good, and you're just gonna keep going down the spiral of I'm not ready to start my business online. I'm not ready to actually do these things. When in reality you are. You just have to start. You just have to do it. You actually have to get up, try some things, and that doesn't mean you have to do it for 6 to 12 hours every single day that some people claim, right? Like, it might take you a little longer than most people, which is just okay too. Like, there are just so many people out online claiming that they made X amount of money in such a short amount of time, and that's good for them, and they deserve it because they figured it out. They learned how to play the online business game, and they were smart about it. But ultimately, more than likely that might not be you, and that's okay, and that might be a little bit of a harsh truth, but you can't just mope around and think, oh, like, I don't have enough time as these people to put in. Well, you have some time. You have a little bit of time throughout your day, whether it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Pick a skill and learn it and be good at it, and do it consistently every single day. It's literally like picking up the guitar and strumming it a little bit, or reading a book, or learning how to knit, or anything. The only reason I use those examples is because business is an entire new skill that you have to learn, and you have to get over that fear of, I don't know anything. Like, how am I supposed to get to this person? They just seem so far out there. I'm never going to be able to get to where they are. And in reality, I promise, if you put in enough time and you put in enough inputs, and you do the work and you actually set aside time every single day, you are going to be successful no matter what it is that you do. And so there's such an importance of self-belief and overcoming self-doubt, because you might not think that you're going to succeed. People around you might not think you're going to succeed, and so you're fearful. You're fearful that you're going to fail. You're fearful. Man, that's hard to say. Fearful. Say that 10 times fast. But you're fearful that what you're doing is the wrong path, and that things aren't going to work out, and that this business model is going to fail, and what if I fail? And fear is not a good thing, really. I mean, it's good if it gets you just off your butt, and you want to just be like, you know what, like, I'm gonna punch back at the fear. I'm not gonna let it conquer my life. I'm not gonna let this analysis paralysis or anxiety or anything, or this decision making like strain, like, I'm not gonna let any of it affect me. But a lot of people are in that just overcoming self-doubt, and the importance of overcoming the self-doubt is knowing that it is obtainable. Think about the last time you had self-doubt. Was it about getting a job? Was it about, asking someone out? Was it about anything? And you would probably feel fearful, but the minute you did it, maybe a little bit afterwards, after you reflected on it, you were actually able to gain some knowledge and gain some experience. And that's all it is you might be fearful of making money online. You might be fearful about starting that business. And the reality is you don't know exactly what's going to happen. But that's partially the beauty of it, is because if you keep at it every single day, if you keep working at it, eventually you're going to stumble across something that you're going to be passionate about and that you're going to make money with, and people are going to want your product or want your service or want your knowledge. Because, again, nobody is you, and if you just keep putting in the consistency every single day, you're going to be successful. And so you're probably afraid, well, maybe what if I make no money, or what if this business fails? Well, then try something else. Because if you only think that you are going to fail, or that you're fearful that you're only going to fail, then you are going to. Believe me. If you are just in this constant, oh, woe is me, just like victim mentality, like, speak it out loud. It might sound cheesy. I literally had a friend today tell me that, like, go into the mirror and just, if you talk it out loud and you speak it into existence, and you're actually speaking and believing exactly what you want to become and what you want to do, then you just subconsciously start thinking those things. And it's true. Like, if you think your business is going to fail, it's going to fail. Or if you think if you're fearful that, I don't know what to do or how to begin, and you don't even start, then you're never going to start. And I don't want you to stay there. I want you to actually take the risk, post the video, start the business, make the cold calls, send that DM, send the email, and just do it. It sounds so corny. That's Nike's I wish I was wearing a Nike shirt. That's literally Nike's motto. That's their slogan. It is just do it, but it's true. And maybe do a little bit of research beforehand if you have no experience at all. But odds are, if you ask someone what they should do, they know what to do. It's like if someone were to come to you and be like, well, how am I supposed to lose all this weight? And it's like just tell me how to do it. And then they're like, well, and then my response to them would be, you probably know what you should be doing. It's just I read it somewhere. It's just the pain hasn't been big enough or hasn't accumulated enough pain for it to actually be there worthwhile to just move more and eat less as the basic equation. There's a little bit more there, but that's ultimately just a little bit. And so you have to take action despite the fear that you have, because in life, again, going all the way back to the beginning of the video, not taking action is an action in itself. Not making a choice is a choice in itself. You literally made a choice to do nothing, or you made an action in your life to not take action at all. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be successful. And you can get over that fear of making money online or any goal that you're trying to accomplish online. So with that, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate it so much. I love just speaking to the camera, giving you my thoughts just as they come, and it is just really great. And I hope people are able to resonate with some of the information that I was able to share today. So please just drop a comment down below. Please like the video, and then yeah, there is a link below to join a free community where I provide some more value and just get to know other people as well. So feel free to do that. I'd love to chat with you guys, but until then, have a great day, and I will be posting more content like this, and God bless.